Yes, guys, welcome back to ShootOut, Champions League football, European stage. This is monstrous. We're going to go through every English club's fixture this week because we have got some absolute gems of football matches to talk about this week, haven't we, Eunice?
We do.
This is a big vid.
This is the history of the Europe.
This is the history of the Europe. By the way, only team in London to have won it twice, Chelsea Football Club.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Only team in London to have won it. Period.
Twice.
Just saying. We can end it there.
Should we wrap up the video and see them all? No. We'll talk about Newcastle, first of all, who got Marseille off the back of a very tasty victory over Manchester City at the weekend. Newcastle find themselves right now 6th in the Champions League group, positive 8 goal difference. Meanwhile, Marseille are on the verge of a playoff place. They're 25th in the group. This is going to be a tricky one, though, for Newcastle because it's away from home. Now, I've been to Marseille. It's a little scary place, that is, you know, and I think the atmosphere there is going to be electrifying.
Marseille.
What to say?
I'm familiar with them lot. I know. It's a big Algerian contingency in Marseille. They show up. This is not going to be easy for Newcastle, but I got to be honest. If there's a team that I can send to the Velodrome to deal with it, it's Newcastle.
DPD, Royal Mail, send them there.
Send them there. Because if Newcastle put on the same level of performance like they did against City, they can do something at the Velodrome. Now, the only problem with that is that they just did it against City. So to keep that level, to maintain that level of performance, to away from home at Marseille, which is going to be a very hostile ground, is not easy. And that's the only doubt that I have is physically, are Newcastle going to be able to maintain that? I'm not so sure.
So far this season, they've been doing it the other way around, haven't they? Champions League's been good, and then the Premier League's kind of been stinky.
Yeah.
But maybe they've either cleared the blockages or they're going to do it the other way around this time.
You'd think that there shouldn't be an excuse, right, for Newcastle to actually go to Marseille and put in a performance. And every time we've actually said, you know what, Newcastle might actually end up struggling in the Champions League, they just don't.
No.
So they might actually put on a really good performance, get a result, but then I would actually say they'll lose the Premier League game that's coming.
Yeah,
up.
probably.
Like they're just going to write themselves off.
I'll say 1-1 for this one.
1-1?
Yeah, I don't think they'll win, but I think they can get a result. That'd be a good result, to be honest. Considering where they are in the group, it'd be good.
Marseille, at the moment, domestically, are on a bit of form. They're on the back of a 3-0 win and a 5-1 win away from home at Nice.
Nice.
Greenwood is killing it.
He is killing it,
yeah. And that's a whole different conversation as to whether Thomas Tuchel should entertain that. I don't think he will. Politically, I just don't think that's going to happen. But
you don't need any more reasons to put England under any kind of negative microscope.
No.
We have struggled for 60 years, Thomas. Okay, just bring me the trophy back. I don't want any additional baggage, please.
No. But Marseille are a decent side. Although I think Newcastle, I've got a feeling they're going to go and win 2-1.
No, really?
Yeah, I think Marseille, I think it's going to be a very interesting game to watch. I would suggest watch this game if you can.
Yeah.
But I think the Premier League quality shines through and Newcastle will end up showing that same level as they did against City. I think Newcastle will get a result.
I'm actually going to say don't watch this game because if they're watching that game, they're not watching us on our watch-along. For Chelsea-Barcelona,
we play at the same time, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, Newcastle. No one's watching.
But we will talk about Chelsea-Barcelona in a second.
Yes.
So don't go anywhere. Let's just quickly glaze over Man City by Leverkusen. And I say that, if you want to correct anything I'm about to say here, then please do. But Erling Haaland will score 2, and Man City will win 3-0. That's probably what's going to happen. Like, surely Man City are going to win.
Surely.
Leverkusen of 2 years ago, we're talking about a good, decent game.
Yeah.
But nah, Man City just get the job done, won't they?
Although, again, we go back to form. Bayern Leverkusen, domestically, have been doing really well. 1 loss out of 5. They've won their 3 on the bounce. Newcastle off the back of... Man City off the back of a loss to Newcastle.
Yeah.
But I fully expect, at the Etihad, City to show up. I think this will be a plain sailing game, really.
What are you going to say?
You've gone with?
I've gone with 3-0.
Is that a yellow card?
Do we do it for the Champions League ones?
Oh,
You can if you want.
Is that yellow?
I'll take it.
Has it happened? Has it happened?
It will never happen for the Premier League predictions. But you can
been booked.
You can give me a yellow. Let me just have some more coffee so I can go back to my usual ways.
Come on. Oh, man.
Oh, that's cold. That was supposed to be hot. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll take my yellow card. What if I actually do get sent off? What does that mean? Do I have to do the whole video like this?
No. Yeah, and put your hands on your head for the entirety of the video.
Okay, fine. Well, we know who's getting the score prediction first for Chelsea Barcelona then, don't we?
Well,
because that is the next game.
I've got to do this.
I love how you didn't crop it. It just says whatever you searched for at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, Eunice, for giving me my first yellow card.
Yellow card
of my life. I've never been. Actually, that's a lie. I did get booked once whilst playing football, but I'll take my booking for that. Did you say your score?
No.
Despite all of that.
No. So I'm going 3-0 City.
Same. Apparently.
I have to.
Chelsea Barcelona. I mean, as
boy.
football matches go, this genuinely is as big as it gets. This is our biggest rivals in Europe, in my opinion. And I despise Barcelona. If I were to get a room, what is it, room 101, where you can lock things in it forever? Barcelona and Spurs, your badge can sit there, your kits can sit there, your club can sit there, your seats in your stadium can sit there. I can't stand Barcelona. I want to win this match more than any other match that I have spoken about in recent memory.
I can't wait for this.
This is going to be cinema.
This is so for those that are looking at this and just going, yeah, but it's a good Champions League game, yeah, but you know, it's nothing too special. No. For us, this is it. This is creme de la creme. It's Barcelona at the Bridge.
Yeah.
We have history with this football club. Yeah. We've got so much history with Barcelona that when it comes to it, all form goes out the window. I don't care. We could have lost 3 on the bounce and I'd be looking at this fixture going, we got to win this. Like there's no other way. What's actually funny when we look from a neutral perspective, Chelsea and Barcelona have basically been neck and neck in terms of form, in terms of league position, in terms of where they are in their domestic leagues, where they are in the Champions League. It's neck and neck. Mm-hmm. The form right now is identical, except for 5 games ago where Barca did lose and Chelsea didn't. But apart from that, it's exactly the same. The results are nearly the same. Barca and Chelsea are neck and neck in the league phase table.
Yeah.
Domestically, both second.
Yeah.
And even when we're looking, we spoke about this yesterday, we were looking at what's being predicted, we were looking at odds and everything. It's neck and neck.
Well, Barcelona apparently is supposed to win. They're not going to win. This is where Chelsea show our worth, mate. This is where we come together and, people can talk about PSG, they can call it a fluke, they can call it a competition that doesn't matter. But where's your world champion badge? I don't see it. You beat Barcelona, Chelsea become a topic of conversation on the continent again. And I think that's what makes this game so exciting for me, is when was the last time we had a huge scalp in the Champions League in recent memory? Apart from the fact we won it again in the last 5 years. But other than that...
That was the last time.
This is the moment.
We've not... You could argue, maybe when we went to Real Madrid and nearly managed to get it done again, we didn't. But...
History only remembers the team that goes through.
But exactly. So the last time we really caused a shock, not a shock, but we really set a level was when we won it.
Yeah.
We have a chance here, after everything that Chelsea have gone through over the last 3 years, and missing out on Champions League and not being at this level and all of that, we have a chance, not just in terms of putting ourselves back at that level, but even in terms of this season and where it's going. Chelsea have a chance to really, really set the bar.
Yeah.
And to put Chelsea back on the level that we've been waiting to see Chelsea play at. If we come out of the next few days with a result against Barcelona and a result against Arsenal, well, Chelsea are back.
Mate,
fully.
100%.
Fully.
I don't care who you are.
Like, we're back.
That's it. Yeah, that's Chelsea.
That's what we want to... Yeah.
That is Chelsea. That is Chelsea.
That is Chelsea. That is what we want to see and what we've been waiting to see Chelsea operate at. This game is huge because a win over Barcelona, and not just Chelsea, but everyone on the outside look and go, oh my God, now they're serious.
Yeah.
Chelsea
No, for real. I think Barcelona are scared of us too.
And I think they are.
Big time.
What is it? They don't want to come to train at Stamford Bridge before the game.
Don't want to get spied on. Sorry.
We don't
surely you've paid a little brown envelope to a referee. Isn't that what they do? Surely.
History of the Platini.
Yeah. Surely. Come on.
Yeah, not been done. History of the Rabo.
I'll tell you, I was literally about to say, if the referee is Norwegian, I ain't watching. I ain't watching.
Always bald.
Yeah. Oh, don't do this to me. I don't know who the ref is. But do you know what? I genuinely think this is going to be a classic because that Barcelona high line, blimey O'Reilly, they should be playing in Turkey, mate.
Yep.
And then for Chelsea, I actually think this is where we are going to I think we're going to show up, man.
We'll show up.
And I really hope I'm right. And obviously, when it comes to Barcelona, we can't avoid talking about some brilliant footballers, right?
100%.
You've got Lamine Yamal, who I must admit, right, great footballer, but he isn't my wonder kid because Esteval Willian is, and he's playing, and he's scoring.
This is yin and yang, isn't it? This is like good versus evil.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the angel versus the devil.
Yeah.
This is just like Lamine Yamal, great ability.
Yeah, clearly a sensational
second in the
footballer.
Ballon d'Or. Fantastic footballer.
Yeah.
But he's gone down
It's not
the bad
likeable.
path.
Not likeable.
Whereas Esteval is like the godly figure. He is the angel. He is the good boy. And same footballing ability, but he is the nice one. He is the Jedi to the Darth Vader. He is the Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
You know, this is cinema. Like, and Chelsea will show up. For anyone doubting and going, nah, but Barcelona are just too strong. No. You don't. It means you've not understood Chelsea Football Club. We are not lying when we say we were genuinely more concerned against Burnley than we were against Barcelona.
I mean, I'd say I'm concerned because I think if Barcelona match us, we could still lose.
Of course,
To be brutally honest,
of course.
Chelsea could turn up big time, but if Barcelona also turn up, I don't know what will be. But I think Chelsea have got to use the fact that this Barcelona team have just been so gettable.
Yeah.
And that is across the board in the Champions League, in the Premier League. They look fallible. And that's where Chelsea, I think, need to punish them. I think, obviously, when we talked about going into this Burnley game and then these two humongous matches this week. But, like, Maresca's comments about Esteval, I loved it because it's like, I think Maresca knows that he's under pressure to play this kid because he is amazing. He just truly is. And he's like, oh, if he's disappointed, then he won't play on Tuesday. He's playing on Tuesday. He might be disappointed, but he's playing.
Has to.
And he's scoring.
And he must. And this is the sort of game where I think he's going to have a lot of impact.
He's going to score.
A lot of impact.
And I want it to happen so badly.
Yeah. Barcelona do leave a lot of space in behind. They do love to play with the ball, but so do we. Chelsea need to be really disciplined, really, really focused, full concentration. And I don't doubt Chelsea to do that in a big game because that's what we've done this season under Maresca. Big games come about, we're locked in. And then the not so big games come around and we just, we're a little bit dazed. But these sort of fixtures are where Chelsea thrive. Tactically, I think we know what to expect from Maresca. I think we know he's going to go to the similar setup that we done against PSG, that we done against Liverpool, that we done against Spurs, and that we will do tomorrow against Barcelona.
Yeah. Malo Gusto
and Enzo maybe pushing a bit more forward and having a three-man midfield and yeah, we know the score. But I expect Chelsea to put in a really, really memorable night at the Bridge.
What's the score going to be, Eunice, before I get sent off? We still got the Wednesday fixtures to go. We've got some crackers still left in this video,
Oh, man.
I've got a score in my head. I'm convinced by this. Absolutely convinced. But I will not get myself sent off. It's the history of the Benson.
I want to say... Oh man, that's too much. I don't want to get. I don't want my bias to kick in. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going with Chelsea 2-1 win.
Chelsea 2-1 win.
I want to say 3-1, but 2-1.
I'm saying 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Firmino Lopez is going to score.
Interesting.
He's a good player, Firmino Lopez. Should have bought him. Better than Xavi Simmons. Facts.
Facts.
But I think Lamine Yamal will score. And I think Ferran Torres might score for Barcelona. I think Reece James will score.
You've said this, yeah.
Reece James and Esteval Willian to score Chelsea's goals. And I don't know who the third one's going to be. I don't want to throw that one out there. I just want to, Own goal.
Cucurella.
Oh! Bro. Mate.
And by the way, I'm going to call this right now. I will say this right now. Lamine Yamal is getting locked up by Cucurella. Clip that.
Yeah, he is. I'm scared. Should we move on?
Yes.
Let's move on. Okay, so the next game that we're going to discuss here is Arsenal versus Bayern Munich.
Oh, boy. This is a top of the table clash. They're neck and neck.
Mate.
Both in form. What's going to happen here?
Okay, I'm going to say this with genuine belief in chest. This is the two best teams in world football right now, in my opinion. Arsenal and Bayern Munich. But the fact this is at the Emirates and the fact Arsenal demolished Tottenham, I've got a funny feeling that this is going to shock everybody, this game.
I know where you're going. I agree.
I think Arsenal might batter them.
Yeah.
And it's not, like I said already, I think Bayern Munich are also one of the best teams in the world right now. But I just believe this game, Arsenal will destroy them.
You lot are probably looking at us and going, no, you lot have lost the plot. No, I agree with George.
I'm back-to-back 4-1 in this.
4-1. I wasn't going to say 4-1. I was going to say 3-0.
Harry Kane will score.
Mate.
But I think Arsenal right now are actually on another planet.
You know what? Bayern Munich, as you've said, are definitely one of the best teams in the world right now in terms of how they're playing, the results they're getting. But when you pair Arsenal with Bayern Munich, Arsenal are doing the same thing, but on a higher level, on a higher spectrum. I want to say a higher spectrum.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing it in harder circumstances. And they're doing it well. And in this competition, Arsenal still haven't conceded a goal. It's just flawless from Arsenal in this competition so far. I expect, historically, Bayern Munich would have rocked up to the Emirates and we'd be saying, yeah, they're going to destroy Arsenal. Historically.
It's different.
Now, I think Arsenal will be seriously efficient, disciplined. I expect a bit of a flat performance from Bayern Munich, just a performance where they just can't get through. I don't expect many chances for Bayern Munich.
We've seen it this season, haven't we? The Premier League teams, I mean, it's been particularly prevalent against the La Liga boys.
Yeah.
Where, like, Real Madrid at Liverpool were poor. Like, I think there's been a lot of examples this season where, even with Newcastle in the Champions League, to be honest, like, the Premier League quality is there. Like, Newcastle could have got something against Barcelona too. But yeah, I just can't look beyond Arsenal at this point. Like, it would be foolish, I think, to think of anything other than an Arsenal win based on how they just keep looking better and better. Like, for me, it was the energy against Spurs. Like, the way that from minute number 1, every time Tottenham had the ball, there's players there immediately.
Yeah.
You got Gabriel out. Yeah, don't worry about it. Hinshape will make a debut in a North London derby. Arguably had nothing to do. But, like, the shape is consistent. The energy levels are through the roof. And I think Arsenal, early goal, 2 early goals or something, this could be, I think they're going to smash them.
I think it's going to be a very organised, disciplined performance. Efficient, I'd say, from Arsenal is what I'm expecting. Not to say Bayern Munich don't have quality. Bayern Munich have coming off the back of a 6-2 win. Right? Yeah. In the Bundesliga. But the Bundesliga is the Bundesliga. This is a different kettle of fish, and I think the levels are going to show. Albeit Bayern Munich are a top team, but I think Arsenal are operating on a different spectrum. It's as simple as that. If they were playing any other Premier League team, say for example, if Bayern Munich were playing Spurs, right? I'd look at Bayern Munich and go, okay, you're winning.
Yeah.
But Arsenal are they're just good. They're just really good.
We got to call a spade at this point. Like, we don't want. By the weekend, as this week progresses,
Yeah.
we're going to find any reason under the sun to not say what we're saying right now. But reality is reality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This isn't a matter of perspective. This is just pure and simply the facts this season. No goals conceded. You're going to say same again?
Same again.
I'm going to stick with what I said, 4-1.
I'm going 3-0 Arsenal.
Blimey. I'm surprised that we both think the same. And that is that's a huge win. Like,
Massive.
If they beat Bayern Munich, even if they just win 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, 4-3, whatever.
I'll tell you, if
Unreal.
Arsenal get a result like that against Bayern Munich, guaranteed immediately they're favourites to win the Champions League.
I'd argue they might be already.
You could argue that already. But will they actually do that? I beg to differ. However, in terms of favourites, without question.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Liverpool then. Liverpool PSV. Is this a good game for Liverpool to have or bad one?
Good game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
I'm kind of reluctant, Like every time I'm like, nah, this run's going to end. Liverpool going to get win. PSV. I mean, where are PSV in the standings right now?
Right now, PSV are in 18th.
Okay.
And they're not. Well, I mean, 5 points. Liverpool are sitting on 9 points. In the Champions League, Liverpool have actually been all right.
Mate, PSV beat Napoli 6-2.
Some people might look at this and go to banana skin, but I actually reckon, and this is going to sound weird, I reckon Arne Slot being in charge is actually going to get them over the line here, just because of the Dutch contingency. I don't feel like PSV, much like Ajax, much like Feyenoord, are actually doing all right. I'm not expecting PSV to go to Anfield and pull off a shock. If they do, look, if PSV do something at Anfield, Liverpool are flipping finished. Like they're dead in the water. Like not even a chance of a resurrection here. Finished.
Algae infestation. Dead fish.
Fully.
Yeah.
Fully. But just capitulate. Just end the club. Delete club at that point. I think this is the game that's going to give maybe Liverpool a little false sense of security.
A bit like the Frankfurt game where they scored 5.
Exactly.
Looked like they were back.
Yeah.
They ain't back.
No. I think that's going to happen again.
Okay, what's the score?
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 3-2. I think PSV are a
You
good
like
team
your tight
going
games
forward.
this week?
I just love throwing goals in there, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, more goals means more for us to talk about. No, I think Liverpool, they just don't. They just concede. The defense is so weak and poor, man. Like Virgil van Dijk. How this geezer ever gets in a conversation comparable to John Terry is a disgrace. Yeah, he's a very good defender. Two thoughts can coexist here, but he's nowhere near John Terry. Never will be, never was.
John Terry, season in, season out, was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right? And
even at the end of his career.
Yeah. And there are other players of that nature. Van Dijk, when it's going really well, looks unreal. When it's not, and like now, he looks average.
Yeah.
So I agree. I think that it's a case of there isn't really any other defender that has set that sort of bar recently, and I think there is a bit of recency bias with looking at Van Dijk and why he's looked at so highly. And I do think there's a top defender there, but
John Stones.
Is he? Is he like a full-on legend sort of status?
He's not Ferdinand or Vidic.
No, he's not exactly. I'd put them ahead of Van Dijk.
He's also not Stefan Honsho or Sami Hupia. I'm joking.
No.
Joking.
No, that's nostalgia bias kicking in.
Yeah, prime Barclays Premiership, mate.
But yeah, overall, my mind went blank. Yeah, overall, I expect Liverpool to get over the line. Pretty straightforward against PSV.
Speaking of PSV, let's go to PSG. They play Tottenham Hotspur. Oh dear, we're going to see some death happening here because I think Spurs are about to disintegrate into the abyss. Mate,
What is this, Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
that's what this is going to be. Yeah, spot on, Eunice. You've taken the words right out of my mouth because Paris Saint-Germain, they are not really tearing it up right now. They're in decent form. But last time out in the Champions League, they were beaten 2-1 by Bayern Munich, an inspired Luis Diaz performance. But Spurs, to give them credit, I said I was never going to do that again, but like they're unbeaten in the Champions League so far. But to be Thomas Frank about the situation, no. This is going to end horrifyingly bad for them.
In Paris.
In Paris.
We've seen this fixture already when PSG played Spurs in the Super Cup.
And we thought that they were going to get something
and
there.
Tottenham were on the brink of actually doing something, and then obviously they bottled it. As
They
always
remembered.
do. They remembered who they were.
Yes.
This, I think, will be different. I think PSG are going to annihilate them.
Yeah, I concur.
Because when you're mid-season and you've got form and you've got consistency kicking in and things are flowing, PSG are actually really hard to stop. Now, Bayern Munich done that because I believe, as a whole, Bayern Munich have gotten better. I think PSG have kind of stagnated in terms of level. But Tottenham have they're on the floor.
Yeah.
So I expect PSG to pick up the mop and start flipping wiping.
Mate, I think this is, yeah, I can't see anything else. PSG are obviously 9 points out of a possible 12. They've got a +9 goal difference. They will probably be one of the teams in the top 8, I think, come the end of this. Unlike last season, where they obviously went on a resurgence after almost not qualifying out of the groups. But 3-0. I think I'm being kind, to be honest.
It is your result, isn't it?
I hope so.
Ref!
No, I think it is.
Red! Oh, mate, no, I think it is.
If it means saying Tottenham are going to lose gets me sent off, I'll take it.
You lot are the VAR.
VAR.
You lot are the VAR, because I've genuinely forgotten. If you can go back, we'll go back and check this. If it's not his score, and that was meant to be a red.
Yeah, you said 3-1 Liverpool, and then I said 3-2.
I did, yeah, this is why I think, yeah.
Still here, boys. Still here.
But VAR kicking.
Yeah.
I'm relying on you.
PSG are going to batter them.
Got to get George sent off this season. That would be historic. I'm going... What did you go with?
3-0.
3-0. I'm going 4.
Bro. Oh, you know what
4-0.
this is? The history of the Tottenham. Bro.
Sorry,
mate.
Spurs.
Well, later on tonight, we're going to have the watch-along of all watch-alongs, Chelsea-Barcelona. This is going to be straight up fire in the booth at either my gaff or Eunice's gaff. It's gonna be outrageous, this game, honestly. I cannot wait for it. And we've obviously then going to have a Champions League reaction that will be out later on this week. We're going to do that on, I think, Thursday morning. So all the games, the dust will have settled from a night of festivities, hopefully, for Bayern Munich. We're hoping that they bring some German Christmas cheer to London in time for Chelsea to beat Arsenal at the weekend. And then all of a sudden, conversation's different, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is going to be a crazy week.
Cracker.
Crazy week.
Absolute cracker. Subscribe to ShootOut so you don't miss any of it.
100%. Make sure you're here. And we'll see what's going to transpire. Let the games begin.
Let the games begin.